Alright, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites, once again coming out to prophesy the downfall of America and the so-called white man's kingdom, which is so-called white man, alright, woman and child. They're the Edomites according to the scriptures, man. They're the biblical Edomites. And you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the real Israelites, okay? So, we want to touch on, 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. Because we're approaching a time where Esau... There you go. Oh, yes, man. All right, before we get started, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Harakak Wadash. The double honors to our apostles and elders that rule well at Great Millstone, all right? And salutations to all you sincere Akim that are preaching this word in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, okay? Prophesying the destruction of America, okay? And you so-called white people, which are the Edomites, all right? 10 and 4.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 4, it says, "For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal."
Yeah, so the weapons that we use, okay, are not carnal, man. You ain't gonna see no brothers out here with no swords on them, guns on them, knives, threatening to kill people, man. That's not our job, man. Our job is to come out here and prophesy, man. Use these words, all right? Use these words to prophesy the destruction of America, man. Use these words to prophesy the impending doom of you Edomites, man. We use these words. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, okay? They say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words cannot hurt me. That ain't fucking true, man. Okay, because the words of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahushai, are sharper than any two-edged sword, man. Keep reading on that bump to shop. You know? So, what's going on right now is Esau is demonizing this whole movement, man. Esau is demonizing Jake when Jake is in any kind of movement, man. All right, they're calling these groups, all right, these so-called black groups, black extremists, man. Identity. That's a new thing that sprang up. Okay, and then they want to equate us with that, calling us black Hebrew Israelites. All right, which we're not black, man. None of the brothers up here are so-called Negroes, man. So-called African Americans, man. Okay? You got two Latino, so-called Latino brothers, and a confusion of face. So how does that play out? Or how does that link up to you calling the Israelites black Hebrew Israelites, man? First off, even the Southern Kingdom is not black, man. They're dark brown. Okay? You know? God, yeah, I was talking about it. Yeah, we continue with that.
Let me get this. It's Hebrews 4 and 12. It says, "For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword."
Yeah, so the words that we bring out, the words of Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, out these scriptures, is powerful, man. It's sharper than any two-edged sword. Okay, you can see people that they live from gunshot wounds, getting stabbed. Well, when this word comes out, it totally condemns people, man. You never see them again. Okay? People actually lose their mind hearing this word, man. It changes you. It's quick and powerful, man. Brothers are changed when they hear this word, and niggas, their whole lives are fucking destroyed, man. Niggas that come to the truth, they bug out. What happens to these guys, man? You never hear from them again. Okay? They're totally destroyed after that, man. They start becoming worse, crazy, demented, okay?
I got one. This Ecclesiastes.
Hey.
Just let them believe that.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead, pull it. But don't do that. If we tell you you can grab something, you can grab it right now. But go ahead. Go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get those. Already gonna pull it.
Ecclesiasticus 28 and 17. The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh.
Read it louder.
The stroke of the whip maketh marks in the flesh, but the stroke of the tongue breaketh the bones.
Yeah. And these words that we bring out, literally break your bones, man, spiritually. Okay? Because what's going to happen after, okay? What's going to happen after we preach to you? We let you know your rights and wrongs, then judgment comes, man. Judgment comes after you hear, okay? The Lord isn't unrighteous, all right? The Lord isn't the type of person that's going to judge you for no reason. He's going to let you know why you're being judged first, okay? These people, they scoff at the man of the Lord. They scoff at the truth. So what's next? The Lord going to judge them then. And this word is being pushed throughout the four corners of the earth so heavy right now that the Lord literally just throws major natural disasters, man. I mean, Mexico got hit with like an earthquake last year. I don't know how many people got killed. Puerto Rico got hit with a hurricane that took out all the power from the whole island. Okay, the Lord is judging the house of Israel, man. All right, we'll read that again, Uncle Sean.
Hebrews 4:12. For the word of Yahweh is quick and powerful, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, and of the joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts and intents of the heart.
Yeah, so this sword, the spiritual sword that we use, okay, the word is equated to an actual sword, man. It can do more damage than an actual sword. All right, it's a discerner of thoughts and spirit. It goes all the way to your spirit, man. It goes past your flesh. Okay? People that actually come and listen, and they either get crazy or they humble down. They might come up acting like they know something. Like you see a lot of elderly jakes, think they know the Bible. They come up here and they can condemn, man. All right? Go ahead. So this is the actual weapon that we use, the word of the Lord, okay? We cast out demons with these words, man, okay? And because we're using these words, demons don't fuck with us, man.
2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh by Shem Yahushai to the pulling down of strongholds.
And Esau's strongholds are being pulled down. Not only his country, his society, his rule is dwindling, but also all these strongholds, these lies, these philosophies that he pushes out. On who? Our people. Okay? This homosexual agenda has taken a hold on 2/3 of our people, man. Along with these other movements. Okay? This back to Africa bullshit was pushed by Esau, man. Okay? The father of Egyptology is a fucking Edomite, man. Alright? That pushed it on a nigga, and the nigga spread that shit like the flu. If you know anything about contagions or contagious diseases, when somebody's infected becomes a host, he spreads it, man. So this plague Esau pushes has totally infected our people, man. 2/3. Okay? But we counter that with the truth. Alright? We pull down those strongholds. With what? The word. Okay? That's why you see jakes waking up throughout the four corners of the earth. You know, there was a jake that came out last week. Lord willing, he comes this week. But he was totally like lit up. That's the truth. Okay? This makes you free, man. It's true. And yes, it's a weapon, but it's not a carnal weapon. We don't tell brothers to go out there and fight the so-called white man. Okay? We don't tell brothers to go arm yourselves. The so-called white man's going to come down having great wrath. We don't tell our people to get ready for that, man. The Lord going to put it in the spirit of our people to do that. But us, we don't do that because we're the prophets, man. We know the Lord is in control of all this, man. The Lord is going to whoop Esau's ass, man. Okay? Yeah, he's going to use certain brothers to do it, but we don't know who those brothers are. And your job, you gotta wait upon the Lord, man. The scriptures tell you to wait ye upon the Lord. Okay, you got some room.
It's Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
Yeah, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Although you see physical people out here, you can't literally take this devil down by coming at him carnally, man. By coming at him in the physical. Okay? Because what happens if you kill 1 Edomite, 2 Edomites, 10 Edomites? That don't stop them. That don't stop them from doing the things they're doing. That's not taking out the elite. You can't touch the elite. They're protected, man. They're protected by spirits, man, of the left hand. Okay? So say you do get carnal with Esau. That's just what he wants you to do. And you brothers that know the truth, hey, you're not supposed to be carnal at all. Okay, it tells you that a carnal mind is vanity with the Most High. Okay, you gotta be a spiritual man. Alright? Because Esau's blessing was the sword. Okay? You come at Esau with the sword, weapons, he'll bring out something bigger than what you got. Okay, you might be planning out some shit. Alright, Akim, we want you to meet here, meet there, whatever, or all these other groups, man. These so-called Black Panther movement, Brown Berets, okay, Young Lord, all these movements, they could be trying to organize to fight Esau. He's reading your text the whole goddamn time, man. So he's waiting for y'all to meet up and then get you all at one operation sting, man. Okay, he is the master of this destructional stuff, man. Okay? He set up the phones you're using, the weapons that you went and bought. He's assembling them at his factories. Okay, he could just use a drone to come down and destroy your whole compound, man. The places where you guys hang out, organize. All right? And then he has insurgents, man. You know?
This is Genesis 4:15. And Yahweh said unto him, Therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him.
Yeah, God. And Cain is Esau, man. Okay? We know that through faith and believing, man. It's not going to tell you, okay, that this is Cain is Esau. All right? But when you link up the scriptures with faith, you put it together and realize, okay, that was fucking Esau, man. Okay? So if you go in and kill Esau right now, vengeance is going to be on you sevenfold, man. They even have a band called Avenge Sevenfold, man. Which they do have a lot of songs that equate to the truth, okay? Like the Beast and the Harlot. All right? But if you're going to take this devil down, vengeance is going to be on you sevenfold. You go kill a nigga, you got cops looking for you, hoping they find you. You go kill an Edomite, they got the whole police force looking for you. They set up wanted signs every street. You become America's top wanted, okay, most wanted, okay? Let you kill an Edomite in office, an Edomite that's above these lower Edomites, man. They come looking for you, man. Sevenfold.
Gosh, I got something. This is the when you go, you look up the name Cain. You get the Hebrew word koyan, which means spear, a lance, as striking fast, spear. So literally, his name was like a stabbing instrument, man.
Yeah, I think it's water.
Well, we go into a different name, but yeah, this is what Cain goes back to the name koyan. This one has got spear.
Yeah, what does it say for Cain? I believe it says to kill him.
I think that would be like the two-more Cain.
You know?
This is. So it says spear. So it's a killing. It's a weapon. Killing instrument. Which that's what Esau is. That's all Esau was created to be, was a killing instrument. That's why the Lord gave him that great sword.
Yeah, the scriptures call him the rod of the Lord's indignation. Okay? Psalm says that he is the Lord's sword. Esau's a weapon, man. Okay? And he's a weapon against who? The wicked of our people. Okay? Because get Job 20:5 real quick about the show. You know? So the Lord said he's going to deliver his men from these evils, man. Okay? From Esau, man. Because we can't deliver ourselves. We can't fight this devil, man. All we can do is preach the word and pray to the Lord for mercy, man. Okay? Job 25. That's all you can do. Is preach to the Lord, preach the word of the Lord, and pray for mercy, man. Pray that the Lord saves you. Okay?
This is Job 20 and 5. I'm going to start at 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon the earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment?
Yeah, so the triumphing of the wicked, which is Esau, the so-called white race, okay, is short and but for a moment. Here it is. The Lord gave him, okay, this kingdom, which is a temporary kingdom. He has a certain time to rule. The scriptures tell you that he has a certain time. The Lord had appointed him time bounds that he cannot pass. So this society is temporary, man. His kingdom is temporary. He only got it, what, at the most 3-4 years left? Because he ain't got no 10, 20 years. All right, he's losing power. That's why you got the left and the right hand, or what you would say, liberals and Republicans, Democrats, Republicans, fighting one another, man. Showing you that Satan's house cannot stand, man. Okay? He's having a civil war with himself right now, man.
Egyptian should be against the Egyptian.
Yeah, you can get that. If you can't continue,
Yeah, I'm gonna speak this. Job 20 and 6. Though his excellency mount up to the heavens, and his head reach unto the clouds, yet he shall perish forever like his own done.
Yeah, though he's doing great things on the earth. He got this space stations, okay? He has the whole world, all these nations subject to him. Though he's doing all these great things, yeah, he's gonna perish like his own done, man. Like shit. Okay, you know when you go to the bathroom and you flush some shit down the toilet and it disappears? That's what's gonna happen to Esau. Though he's doing great things, he's built big cities. He got jets, big army, military. All that's gonna be done away with, man. Okay? It says the joy of the hypocrite, but for a moment. And Esau, the so-called white man, is the biggest hypocrite on the earth. Here it is, he'll call our people drug dealers, drug users. He created the fucking drugs, man. Through his witchcraft, pharmakia. Okay? He'll be saying, oh, look at them thugs. All they want to do is stand on the corner. You push it on our people, man. Okay? Black culture comes from the so-called Jew. Okay? Esau. You watch that movie NWA, they show you it was backed up by the so-called Jews. Pushing that vibration, that image on our people. Now look what you got. Then they're mixing that with this fucking sodomite agenda. Now you got these homo fucking rappers, man. Niggas that want to dye their hair rainbow colors, pink, okay? Doing gay shit behind closed door, even in the open, man. You got all these tough, hardcore rapper niggas wearing dresses now, man. Yeah, that nigga Young Jock wear a dress, okay? That big-ass, buff-ass Wesley Snipes nigga wear a dress. And this nigga knows some martial arts that he can fucking kill you, man. But they have this nigga wear a dress. That's the shit that Esau's pushing on our people. That's one of those strongholds, man, that we tear down. And America's being torn down, man. Okay? You notice that when you were younger, all these holidays pass by, all the families be connected, having a good old time. Now these holidays come and our people ain't even calling each other, man. This whole American system is crumbling, man. All right? And that's a beautiful thing. Listen.
Yeah. This Ecclesiasticus 10 and 2, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Yeah, and if you look at who the ruler, the governor of San Francisco is, it's a gay Moab gook, man. So, hey, just like their leaders are, and they're pushing this stuff on the people, that's how the people are going to be, man. What does America teach our people to do? To become violent, man. America pushes violence, man. This is the destroying mountain. Okay, the destroying city, the bloody city. That's what America pushes on our people in the world. To be violent, to be a homosexual, to be a fucking thief, let your woman walk all over you. Okay? That's what's being pushed. Alright? By the so-called white men. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, which is the so-called white men. Then he pushes on our people, it's okay to kill your own people. You got a lot of these fucking gangs out here, they kill their own fucking people, man. And that's what Esau was doing. Back when he was conquering, man, as the conquistadors, man, as the pilgrims, okay, as the Ottoman Turks, all right. He was killing our people, and our people at that time were fighting against him, man, tooth and nail. But then now he pushes it once again through the so-called Jew, this fucking gang movement. And then separates them by colors and streets and numbers and different fucking what do you call it? Different what's the word? Politics, man. Politics. Then you got our people that were once together, divided, man. Slaughtering each other like they don't know who the fuck they are, man. You got a Mexican that'll kill a Mexican like he's a fucking alien that came out of space, man. From outer space. What are you doing in my hood, homie? And shoot his ass. Because he's wearing a different color. You know? Which is crazy, man. At one time, all our people were fighting the so-called white men. Literally, man.
This is St. John 8:44. You are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, which goes back to Cain, which we looked up his name, and it literally means a killing, a weapon. So he was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh the lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
And that's what you two-thirds are, man. Nothing but liars, murderers. Okay? The Bible doesn't condemn killing. There's a such thing in the Bible as righteous kills. Okay? Which, in this time, you shouldn't be killing anybody. Alright? Because we're not living in our own country, man. We're not sovereign, man. Okay? We don't have our own country, man. We're under Esau's system. You can't go execute judgment on anybody. Just like the scriptures tell you to put a homosexual to death. We can't go and kill a homosexual. If we do, we'll go to prison. We'll get caught up with a hate crime. Okay, you get like hella years for that. You ain't gonna come out next week to be able to prophesy. You can lose your salvation, jeopardize your salvation over not waiting upon the Lord. See, we have to be patient. Get Isaiah 40 and 31. Baba Kushar. Okay? You gotta be patient, man, when you serve the Lord. You can't get caught up in your own emotions. Alright? Hey, the Lord said Esau's gonna go down. He's gonna go down. Alright? You just gotta be patient and believe.
Isaiah 40 and 1, Comfort you, my people, saith your power. Speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem.
31.
31, place it
40 and 31.
Oh, 40 and 31.
Isaiah 40.
Oh. Isaiah 40 and 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
See, You have to wait upon the Lord. And it says, those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. Right now, we're weak, man. No matter what brother you are, you go to the gym, you got muscles, you're weak compared to the ancient men. I was watching a documentary on weapons of like the ancient world, and they were going to the Spartans, Laconian. The Spartans and all them Greek countries had weapons that were actually for them. Like, we know Rome for having the gladius. Well, the Spartans had the Laconian, all right, which was like a short sword. Spartans were used to close combat, okay? And they said that their sword today, even a professional bodybuilder couldn't wield it right. They found an actual sword of theirs, and they said it weighed like 10 pounds, or I don't remember exactly how much, 8 pounds. It was heavier than these modern day swords. A mighty man of today couldn't lift that up because we were bigger back then, we were stronger back then, okay? We had a lot more testosterone. It will take a lot of testosterone for you to be out in war and kill 100 people, 1,000 people. Now you watch movies where a guy kills 10 people, he get hella tired. He killed 4 people, he wakes up tomorrow hella sore, like he's about to die, you know? But back in the ancient world, men were able to kill hundreds of thousands of people. It tells you that Saul killed his thousands and David killed his tens of thousands, man. They had a lot of testosterone. They were actually mighty, you know? But those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. We're going to get strength like they had in the ancient world, man. Okay? Strength to where Samson ripped a gate off a city and threw it at people, man. And a gate of a city would be like the entrance. Just like when you watch that movie Jurassic Park, where they're going through on the little carts, the jeeps, and the big ass gate opens to let them into Jurassic Park. That gate itself in the movie looked like it could have weighed easily like 4,000 pounds, man. What?
This is 2nd Ezra 5 and 51. He answered me and said, ask a woman that bear a child, and she shall tell thee. Say unto her, wherefore are unto they whom thou hast now brought forth like those that were before, but less of stature?
Yeah, we became less of stature, man. Okay, how they were in the ancient world, they were huge. Okay, they said when I believe it was when they killed the Ammonites, they brought King David his crown, and it said it weighed like 7 talents or 70 talents of gold. Which 1 talent is like 70 pounds. And they put it on King David's head. You'd have to be a really strong dude to have that much weight on your head. You could fall back, break your neck, you know? But it also showed you he wasn't an ordinary guy.
And she shall answer thee, they that be born in the strength of youth are of one fashion, and they that are born in the time of age when the womb faileth are otherwise. It says, and she shall answer thee, they that be born in the strength of youth are of one fashion, and they that are born in the time of age when the womb faileth are otherwise.
Yeah, and also going into how, you know, things of before, or your children that came out in your youth, you know, they develop better, you know. And as you get in age, you get older, you know, like your DNA starts to break down. So it's not going to be as strong. But you can even equate that to the times, man. In the times now, we weren't like that, man. We weren't like this to where we have to take supplements. We had to go to the hospital whenever we get sick. You know? We didn't even eat the foods that we're eating today. All right? We sparingly ate meat. Okay? In the ancient world. Now they make meat a regular thing that you eat, man. And yeah, you're prone to getting sick. All right? You got all kinds of fat, you're overweight. Because meat, yeah, it does have protein, but depending on what kind, it has a lot of fat. And if you're just constantly sitting there all day eating this shit without any fiber, which comes from plants, it just stays up in you. Okay? You look like that. You know? Just have a big old bunso, man, big old stomach, like you're impregnated, man.
Pregnant with worms.
With worms.
Worms. He's
Parasites.
worm food.
Literally.
It says, consider thou therefore also how that you are less